Hello and welcome to practice. My name is Trish. Today's class is all about inviting in some fluidity and some movement into your day. You're welcome to have a couple of blocks close by just in case you need to call on those, but we are going to come to a comfortable seat to begin. So find your seat, maybe start to send a little bit of weight into the sitting bones, feel a little shift of the rib cage, just hovering over the pelvis nicely. Start to soften the shoulders and maybe closing your eyes. We're going to tune into the breath. So bring your focus and your awareness there. And just start to notice where your breath is sitting in your body. Can you start to send a little bit more expansiveness into the side ribs with each breath in? And a little extra settling and softening with each breath out. You're welcome to come into a little Ujjayi breath. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the nose with a little constriction in the back of the throat. We're going to stay for 2 more full breaths. And then on your next breath, you're welcome to open your eyes. Take a nice big breath in as you reach the arms out nice and wide. Lace your fingers at the top and then turn the palms to look up to the sky. Maybe even take your gaze up there as well. Beautiful. Tip your gaze forward, release the hands, bring them to your sides. We're going to take a stretch over to the right side. So just rest your right hand down, lifting the left arm up, reach up and over. Feel the left hip rooting down and then just feeling a little extra sensation or a little stretch of the skin in the left side body. Take a breath in as you come back centered. Exhale and turn over to the other side. Nice big reach. Full breath. Take an inhale, lift up. Beautiful. Let's come to tabletop. Come onto the knees, lining up wrists underneath the shoulders and knees underneath the hips. You're welcome to rest the tops of your feet down, or you can curl the toes under. We're going to take a few rounds of cat-cow. So take an inhale, drop through the belly, lift the heart through and take your gaze up. On your exhale, start to round your spine. And feeling a little bit of extra distance between the 2 shoulder blades. Allow the crown of the head to drop down. Take another breath in, lifting inhale. Exhale. And just starting now to find the rhythm of your breath and your movement. Moving as one. Inhale. And exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Next inhale, we come back to a nice flat back, neutral spine. Shift your hips back and feel a little bit of lift or a little extra lift through the sitting bones. Start to firm down through the hands and through the feet, curling the toes if they're not there already. And lift the knees up, lift the hips high, come into downward facing dog. Take what you need here. Start to lengthen and press down, maybe pedaling the feet, pedaling the heels. And where's your breath? Maintaining that awareness of the breath as we move and as we flow today. Lift the heels up nice and high and then exhale, soften them back down towards the earth. Take a nice big bend of the knees, look up towards the top of your mat, and let's go for a walk. Come up to the top of the mat. Take a breath in, lift, and look halfway forward. Blocks are okay here if there's any limitation or you're feeling too much sensation in the back of the legs. Soften the knees, more exhale to fold. Rooting down through the feet, take an inhale. Let's reach all the way up, stretching up high. Again, lacing the fingers, pushing them up to the sky. And then just taking a little stretch to the left side. Inhale. Stretching over to the right side. Beautiful. Breath in, come back centered. Release the hands down to your side. We're going to soften through the knees a little bit more. Send those hips back. And then lift the arms all the way up. Now cactus the arms. Bring those elbows down. And imagine kissing those elbows, those tips of the elbows, back behind you. Open the heart. Take another inhale. Reach the arms all the way up. And then send a little weight into the right foot as you step back with the left. Crescent lunge, inhale. Take a breath. Beautiful. Exhale, spin that back heel down. We're opening into Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Take a breath in, reaching back to reverse. Continue to feel that nice big reach. And then start to lengthen through that front leg. Continuing to feel that right shoulder lift up towards the ear. Let's come into Trikonasana, reaching forward all the way. And then lower that right hand down. Right hand can rest on your shin. If you want to take a block, that block can come inside or slightly, or just on the outside of the ankle. Lift that left arm up. Take a breath. Maybe a little smile. And then you can soften through that right knee, lower that left arm back behind you, sweep it around. Come back into triangle. Beautiful. Exhale, soften through the front knee, lower that left hand down, lift the back heel. You're welcome to take a vinyasa flow here or downward facing dog. You can come down to the knees, open the heart, exhale, lower to the belly. Untuck the toes, roll the shoulders back, inhale, Bhujangasana. Tuck the toes, lifting the hips high, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Beautiful. Soften both knees. Let's come to the top of the mat. Step forward or take your time walking. Take a breath in, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Breath in to rise. This time sink your hips back. Coming into chair pose. Draw those elbows back. Remember that kiss behind and then reach the arms all the way up. Beautiful. Sending weight into the left foot this time. Step your right foot back. Inhale. Staying firmly here. Good. Spinning the back heel down, opening out into Virabhadrasana 2. Take a breath in, reaching that left arm all the way back into reverse. Feeling that stretch and encouraging that space between the lower rim of the bottom ribs and the top of the pelvis on your left side. Now start to lengthen that left leg. Come all the way through into that stretch. Feel the reach. Inhale and exhale. Come all the way through Trikonasana. Lifting that right arm up. Draw the shoulders back. Feel the space between the ears and the shoulders. And then softening your left knee, lower that right arm down, sweep it behind, lifting back up. Beautiful. Start to bend that left knee, lower the top arm down, lift the back heel, step it back, chaturanga, either upward facing dog or baby cobra, downward facing dog. 2 breaths. Beautiful. Next breath, let's prepare. Lift the heels, soften the knees. Let's take a walk or step or hop to the top of the mat. Breath in, halfway look forward. Exhale to bow. Breath in, reach all the way up to the sky. Good, soften the knees, hips back. Sending weight into the right foot. We're picking up the pace a little bit here. Now stepping that left foot all the way back. Breath in. Good, spin it down. Warrior two. Inhale, reaching back, reverse. Let's lengthen. Exhale, reach forward, triangle pose. Let's bend that front knee, scoop and sweep that top arm around and up. Beautiful. Soften that right knee, lower down, Vinyasa or downward facing dog. I'm going to leave it behind this time. Take a breath. Beautiful. Heels high, soften the knees, come to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway look. Exhale to bow. Breath in, reaching to the sky. Soften the knees, sit back. Weight into the left foot, step the right foot back, inhale. Exhale, spin that back heel down. Let's open to warrior two. Inhale, reaching left arm back. Lengthen the front leg. Exhale as you reach forward. Inhale as you come into the expression of your posture here. Triangle pose. Soften the knee, let's sweep. Little grace and fluidity there. Beautiful. And then bending that front knee, lifting up. You're welcome to a vinyasa here. This time, find your way back into child's pose. Come down to the knees. Sink back. You're welcome to rest your forehead on your mat. Or if you'd like to take a block, feel free to take your block, resting your forehead down. And just start to soften. Continue to send that expansive breath into the side ribs. And also bring your awareness to your belly and into your spine. Energize the spine with breath. Two more cycles of breath. And then inhale. Slowly begin to round the back as you lift the forehead up away from your block or your mat. Come forward. And we're just going to take a seat. Coming back to where we began. Taking the props away. This time, instead of that cross-legged position or easy pose, we're going to take the legs all the way out. Again, start to root down through the sit bones, lengthen through your spine. And then on your exhale, lead with the heart. We're just going to take a gentle stretch forward. So maybe about 30-40% of your max. We're just encouraging a little sensation. If you want to soften the knees, maybe bring blocks underneath the backs of the thighs, you're welcome to do that as well. Let's take a breath. Beautiful. One more breath. And then walk your hands back nice and slow. This time as you come back to your seat, crossing the legs or coming back into easy pose, see if you can switch to the opposite leg forward. Okay, so whatever you default to, just bring it back so that you're doing the opposite now. You might feel slightly different sensation, but that's okay. Working into a little bit of opposites now. And then just take your left hand over, just cupping the right knee, lifting that right arm up and over, And take a nice big stretch on the diagonal. You can even take your gaze down towards your left knee. Feeling that right hip root down. Beautiful. Inhale, bring it back. Let's cross to the other side. Right hand comes to the left knee. Breath in. Left arm reaches up and over. Gaze maybe looking down. And then inhale, coming back up. Taking hands back to your lap. Palms together, hands to the heart. Take a nice big breath with a little gratitude, knowing that you've fueled your day with a little bit of movement, fluidity, and energy. Love and light. Namaste. See you on the mat next time.